What's good, y'all? Welcome back. And I said welcome back to yet another video. This one is kind of going to be short like the rest of them, right? My hair's kind of messed up. I'm sorry about that, y'all, but it is what it is. I kind of spent most of the day sleeping when I got home, but that's not the point of the video. So this is what I really kind of want to get off my chest. You get back what you put out. I've kind of what's the word? I've witnessed many people in my own personal circle and in my own world, if you will. They tend to do stupid things. And I mean stupid things to other people, and they get their karma back. See, I would love to give examples of this, but I feel like it would kind of give away too much. You know what I'm saying? But I will say, for example, at work, this happened a while back. An older lady kept, trying to bully a younger lady. If that makes any sense. They kept trying to, pester and annoy and just be ugly to this one person, right? This is when I was kind of new-ish, so maybe earlier last year. Not around a year ago, actually, around Christmas time last year. I was still kind of new-ish, and I would see this one lady keep pestering, keep bothering one person. And then when somebody else came, they was doing the same thing back to her. It came around full circle. I don't really condone, of course, bullying and pestering, but she basically got the same energy that she was giving to somebody else. Another example is I've seen different dudes. I seen one of my friends, right, who I feel like kept bothering me over and over again when I was younger. And then throughout the years, they tend to get some terrible stuff happening within their career. And it's like all the same energy that was given towards picking on me and disrespecting me kind of came right back at him. I don't wish none of these stuff on him, but it seems like that a lot of the energy that he was giving to me was giving back towards him. It's terrible. What am I trying to say? I'm trying to say that watch how you treat people, because that same energy can be put right back to you. If you give people good energy, I feel like you could get good energy back, right? If you give bad energy, you can give bad energy back. It's not rocket science. I feel like that God does not like when you disrespect his people at all. You can lie on somebody, right? And expect to be lied on in your demise in the future. You know what I mean? If you lie, that's what you expect back. If you cheat, that's what you expect back. If you manipulate, expect to have some type of consequence back, whether we see it or not. But basically, what I'm really saying, right, is what I just said, right? The energy you push out into the universe is going to come right back to you in one way or another. Maybe a year later, 2 years, 10 years. That's why I try my best to be 100% in what I do. 100% positive. I try not to treat people with any disrespect. Try not to. You know what I'm saying? We're not perfect. Sometimes we tend to slip up from time to time because we are human. But at the end of the day, God knows your heart and God knows what you're doing. There's more examples I would love to give out, but I'm not going to. You guys get the gist. I've seen it all, man. I've seen it all. People that have disrespected me have gone through the most terrible things. They have gone through the most terrible things. And it's not funny to look at or scoff at, but it's just something to think about. You know what I mean? It's something to think about. I don't wish nothing bad on anybody in the future, but what I can say is treat people how you want to be treated, bro. Treat people with respect, because it can really come back to bite you in the future. I believe that. Like, I believe that God is the main one, right? God is the main one with justice in mind. For example, right, George Zimmerman, who unfortunately, we know that situation with him and Trayvon Martin, right? And he was wrong. He was stupid. He was an idiot. To me personally, he was stupid. That should have never happened. And of course, he was able to walk, unfortunately, right? He was able to walk from that whole situation. The jury, for whatever reason, declared him not guilty. And of course, I was sad, and a lot of people who followed the case were sad. But in the future, apparently he was going through it after that happened. He was going through it. He was terribly going through it. Like, I'd be hearing that he got harassed. He'd be getting harassed wherever he goes. You know, it's like all that karma that he got from this one situation, although he was able to walk and not face any more jail time, he was still getting his karma back one way or another in the world. He was getting what was owed to him. And although, like I just said, he was able to walk, he's still getting the disrespect out in the world. Emmett Till's murderers, they were able to walk, but they were still getting their karma into the world. I heard that their kids end up dying, getting sick and dying. I heard that. I heard that people weren't really trying to work with them. I heard one of them got cancer and died, and just had a very miserable life after the situation. Now their graves have no grass on them. Or the grass is very dead. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, look, just because you don't see what's getting back at the people who are doing wrong on a daily basis doesn't mean it's not happening. You know what I mean? What you give out into the world will come back to you. And I think that's pretty straightforward. The reason why I kind of made this video was a personal reason, actually, because I've seen an example of this happening, and it was not pretty. So, yeah. That was the video. I hope y'all really enjoyed it. I hope y'all really understand where I'm coming from with this. Basically, the moral of the story, just treat people with respect, give positive light into the world, and the positive light will be given unto you. I feel like that the more you treat, more great vibes that you give out into the world, the more great vibes you will come back. But God sees all. God sees how you treat his people. You know what I mean? God sees how you treat his people. And God knows how many examples I could really give off the top of my head, but it will give away too much. You don't never know who watching. But God's telling me not to do that. He really is. He really is. There's so much more I could really say. This video could be like 30 minutes long with situations that I've seen of people treating people terribly in the most sly way possible, in the most sleazy way possible, right? And getting what was owed to them. But I'm not going to. You guys get the gist with this video, and I hope you all enjoyed it. So, yeah.